Peace be with you and goodwill to all brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. I'm Lucio S. Quaresma, a businessman and resident of Pateros, Metro Manila. I have the honor to bring to all believers of Jesus Christ the good news that I have found and have seen the Son of God in His familiar bearded form in flesh, disguised in female form. To those who have not met Him, you may react skeptically and consider it incredible, and even judge His disguise as hoax. But brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, I am not only a believer, but a follower of His teachings. One of His early teachings is, do not judge or you will be judged, for in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. This may be found in Matthew chapter 7, verse 1 and 2. Jesus Christ commanded His apostles, love each other as I have loved you. This may be found in the book of John chapter 5, verse 12. He also taught His apostles, love their enemies. Love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. This may be found in the book of Luke chapter 6, verse 27 to 28. When I received the good news, I was guided by these teachings of Jesus Christ with an intense feeling of curiosity and desire to find out if Jesus Christ is now on earth walking among us. A good friend of mine took me to his abode more than 2 years ago in the afternoon of June 26, 2008. We went there without arranging a schedule for an appointment with a person revealed by the Eternal Father as the human form of Jesus Christ. Somebody responded when we pushed the doorbell button. He opened the gate and offered at once seats for my friend and me. Then another person came out from the exit door, and to my surprise, it was Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I closed and opened my eyes to make sure that I still have a good vision and that I was not dreaming back away. It was really Jesus Christ. I asked my friend, is this true? And he replied, do you think I have brought you here to fool you? But when the person came closer to us, I noticed that he is not a male being, but a female. It is incredible, but what I'm sharing now with you is true, as evidenced by the following photographs captured by chosen unbelievers who are pure in heart with cell phone and digital cameras incapable of lens changing. Even from the video cam shots, you can see the strong energy that appears at the edge of the human form in the arm of a male being with the light pertaining to the lower arm. Everything that appears on the photo frames and videos can be perceived with divine eyes, given only to those pure in heart. There are not less than 25 persons, adults and children alike, who have witnessed the apparition of the true body of the Son and the Holy Trinity, God the Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, revealed as Mother God, with massive light upon the human form of Jesus Christ. Witnesses even claim they were allowed to touch strands of hair of the birth of Jesus Christ and God the Father. Considering their humanitarian activities for 25 years, starting 1987 with her family and believers, rendered in favor of the less fortunate and oppressed, the organization cannot be judged as corrupt. The services she rendered for humanitarian purpose were free of charge, such as healing, marriage and family counseling, reuniting members of families, praying for processing of papers, for job placement, for approval of denied visas, qualifying exams, board exams, medical exams, for scholastic competition, renewal of job, contract, recovery of valuables and stolen cash, rescue of missing persons, lost pets, and even for acquittal of innocent suspect charged of robbery and hold up in court. Success in business transaction, payment of unpaid collectibles, and resolving binding economic status. Benefited are those who strictly follow her instructions. After 2 years of observation, investigation, analysis, and evaluation of her activities on earth, and her devotional services to the Lord, making people see His human form with full glory, power, character, love, faithfulness, and mercy for the poor and the oppressed and discriminated, it is but fitting for her to be judged as a true and authentic incarnate of the true Messiah, who died on the cross, for she was also victim of murderers, and willingly welcomed death with blood pressure 55/45 for the salvation of mankind. In the hands of God of witches, in which she miraculously survived and triumphed over death by the power of God in 1999 before 5 witnesses. No self-claimed Messiah has ever performed all her activities with God-given unlimited power and with transfiguration of the Holy Trinity upon a purified body, consecrated by sacrifice and by spirit of fire before witnesses. Only the anointed Messiah is transmuted to light with force that shines like the sun by God's will, and has divine signets on the forehead and hands, on which appears also the stigma with fresh wounds and blood. The manifestation of the universal form of God as proof of His divinity was witnessed by believers and devotees since March 6, 2011, which distinguishes her from self-claimed messiahs. She was dead in 1984 due to chest pains, and so Jesus Christ taking her away from her loved ones, but brought her back to accomplish a great mission and returned for her 5 years later, and stayed with her since 1989 after she was made to overcome almost a dozen of fatal accidents and incurable ailment, including the World War II shrapnel that missed her inches away, which hit her caregiver. God saved her obviously for one important mission. If mankind rejects her, what is she to lose? And who is the ultimate loser?